is this just fantasy, or is this a free Conan comic? It is that one. It is Conan, the Battle of the Black Stone, that I got for free comic book day. So I imagine many other Conan fans out there, if they were aware, probably already picked this up, have already looked it over, have already read it. And frankly, it's something where I feel the cover alone was enough to pick it up, because I think anytime we get some Rob De La Torre art, it's something I want to pick up. He's just doing the cover here, but it's killer cover, and it's interesting because what it's setting up is not what I was expecting. So we have our James Allison, our writer here in Central Texas, Lost Knob here, and he is gifted a vision of Conan battling some warriors, I guess like some Pictish warriors or something like that. We get Jonas Scharf as our artist, and I like his work. I like the way it looks. It's very dynamic, and it's got a good style for Conan. So I think it works. And for a free comic book day comic, it's not messing around. It's just like, here's some action. Here's some fun action for you. I will note he's holding this axe at the very end of it, which feels, he's maximizing his reach. I don't know. That's what's happening. But I just always, I saw that and I was like, I feel like you should be choking down on it, but whatever. And then there's this just Hulk-sized dude that they have to fight. I mean, sounds cool for Conan to fight him, and boy does he. But Conan here has, they've won the day, but then he sees this symbol, and it's a symbol related to the Black Stone. So this is like, I guess you could say, kind of like how Marvel and DC put out free comic book day books that set up their upcoming event comic. This is Titan doing essentially the same thing, and I think that it's going to be its own title, its own release. So I think the regular Conan book is going to continue on separately, and the Battle of Blackstone book is going to be its own thing, because here we have visions of basically the Titan series as it is so far, which is him and Brissa fighting zombies, him destroying that whatever it is under the water, him being a thief and the ghosts, and the climax of issue 8 here. So the other interesting thing about this free book is this. It's got essentially a hint at creating a shared universe, even though I would say it's more or less already shared, or it is, of Robert E. Howard's other characters. So Solomon Kane, Dark Agnes, El Borak, Professor John Kirawan, and also James Allison. So what I find fascinating, and he's got his missing line. So what I find fascinating, I mean, it's a cool sigil. New event starting this fall. So what I think is fascinating is as these they exist across time, and they're all witness to this same mark, this same sigil, and I think that it's interesting, like how they're gonna unite them all in this same story, as it were. And so I'm looking forward to it, and I think that it should be interesting at the very least. And so I'm here for it. I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, I guess that it's definitely letting you know what you're in for. So if you're not here for that, then I guess don't read it. I don't know. Read other Conan things. But anyway, the thing that I'm going to note here is they're basing their Solomon Kane. That looks very much like Peter Cushing. Possibly because, he was the best Van Helsing that we've ever had in film. And he kind of fits the bill as like, Monster Hunter kind of thing. Or maybe just because Peter Cushing is just an all around awesome, figure to base your characters on. And yeah, sneak preview of Conan 13. We got, a sort of sequel or related to the Frost Giant's Daughter, classic Robert E. Howard story. Doug Braithwaite returns. So, I mean, I didn't have much to say. And then, of course, Savage Sword of Conan being hocked on the back. The good issue so far. But that's it. I mean, I didn't really have much else to say other than it's a decent little free comic, and it gives you a taste of what's to come. And so I'd say, yeah, definitely pick it up. As far as fantasy comics go during Free Comic Book Day this year, it's pretty much this and nothing else. There were some other decent books that came out, but as far as fantasy goes, this is pretty much the only game in town. But it was a good one. So does it look good to you? Does it look good to all of us? Who's to say? But anyway, I'm just going to share some not free comics like Side Questers, my fantasy adventure series, Odd Couple buddy cop adventure between these two, a more straight-laced warrior and a 9-foot lizard man that become best friends. You can buy it on my website along with my Haxan anthologies, which are dark short stories, dark fantasy stories that deal with magic users called Haxan. And then I also have my weekly webcomic 3-panel origin, where I create a character and tell their origin in 3 panels. This collects the first 3 years of comics. I'm in year 10 now. And this is a book of short stories related to that. All of this available on my website. And this is available at your local comic shop.